Hi, my name is Pasquale Celone. I'm the chef owner of Pasquale's restaurant, and welcome to my home. This is Pasquale's restaurant. We are located in Candia, New Hampshire, only about 15 minutes from Manchester. We opened about 15 years ago, and we just celebrated our 15th anniversary back in May. And we have been serving great Neapolitan or Southern Italian cooking. And only about 3 months ago, we decided to revamp our menu and revamp the restaurant. My philosophy is still the same. We have great food, great service, but we wanted to give our guests a little more classic dishes that I have done as a special all along, such as rabbit, such as ossobuco, such as some of the fish like trout and salmon and tuna, and we got some great appetizers. The dishes that we are doing, half of it are from my regions of Campania, such as the linguine alle vongole, which is very traditional from Naples. We have the linguine all'aragosta with a lobster, and we're using cherry tomatoes from the area of San Marzano. But some of the menu items are from my hometown, but some of the menu items are more like regional. So we kind of touch a little bit like of all the regions. Well, I started cooking since I was a little kid. I just remember my mom, telling us what to do. And me and my brother, we did all the cooking while mom and dad were working. And so I kind of started the idea of pursuing the cooking right after high school. I decided to getting into cooking and getting into different restaurants. My mom always said it's beautiful to see the smile on people's faces, and we always had that happening to us. Well, the salmon was an idea that I wanted to bring to my menu, is because it's fresh and it's alive. We have a tricolor potatoes, and we cook them, and then we saute them with a little bit of olive oil, some garlic, and then we added some green onions and some crab meat. The ossobuco is basically a dish from the Piemonte area. It's basically a veal shank. These used to be the kind of meat that no one wanted back in the 40s and 50s, but over the years it became very, very popular. And the way we do it, we slow braise with some red wine and some celery and some onions and some stock, and for about 2.5 hours. So it's very fork tender, very delicious, and we served that with some saffron risotto, and really became a very famous and well-known piece of meat. So now that we have it on the menu, people have been so happy that they don't have to call me and ask me when I do my ossobuco, because it's available now at all time. When I see trout, it kind of reminds me of New England, okay? It is probably one of the most popular dish. People love trout. We stuff it with some couscous, which has a little bit of the Mediterranean feel to it. Couscous being originally from Morocco, and we add some herbs and some almonds, and then it's served over a stew made with some butter beans and some pancetta bacon. Really delicious fish. Next we have the linguine alle vongole, and linguine alle vongole will be linguine with the clams. We do it in a macchiato sauce, which has a few cherry tomatoes for color. Of course, some white wine, some garlic and olive oil. And lastly, we have linguine all'aragosta, which is actually with chick lobster or a pound lobster. We buy it fresh locally, and we basically just do it to order in a little bit of olive oil, some sun-dried tomatoes, a few cherry tomatoes, a little white wine. Very delicious. We have some great wine that goes really well with the dishes. We only have about 22 wines on our menu, but all the wines are straightly from Italy, and they go really well with the seafood and with the dishes that we have, because I taste them all. The bar that we have, it's fantastic. Not just we have draft beers, up to 6 of them, and we change them on a regular basis, but we also have great drinks.
Good afternoon. My name is Joe. I'm one of the bartenders here at Pasquale's Pizzeria, and we're going to be putting together a few of our signature drinks today. The first one that I have, we call it the Hendrick's 27 Martini, 27 being that's the route that we're located on here in Candia. As I take about 3 slices of lemon, I'll put that right there momentarily. fill the glass with a little bit of ice. And we just want a little bit of the flavor of the lemon, not too much. It can be overpowering. And what we're going to do is add just a touch of Saint Germain. Saint Germain is an elderflower liqueur, very sweet, so we don't want too much of it. I'm trying to get some notes of that in the drink. The main ingredient in the drink is the Hendrick's gin, which is a cucumber-infused gin. These pair very well together. Excuse me. I'm going to get that nice and cold. Let's turn that. Shake it up. And what I like to do is take the twist around the inside of the glass. We're going to twist that up. I drop that right in the center. You're going to have some contrasting colors here. You're going to have your twist, and you're going to have your cucumber, a little bit of effervescence, if you will. Shake it up a little more. That should be nice and cold. And ready to go. That's it. It's a simple one. That's our Hendrick's 27. Hope you enjoy.
I love to be the owner. I think it's more like I love to be a team member. You know, I always consider myself as being a team to my people. We all work together, you know, and I think that made me the success that I have today is because everyone brings us something to the table, and everybody brings us different ideas. We implemented those ideas for the benefits of the restaurant, and I love that because I have the opportunity as the owner to work with everyone, so I've been very blessed with that. So to Pasquale's guests and everyone, you know, buon appetito, like we say in Italian, chin chin.